It's Friday, time for another edition of Feel Good Friday, where we try to find some sort of snippet of wisdom in things that happen in everyday life. Yesterday, I had something happen to me that reminded me of an antidote I've picked up somewhere along the line. It was a story of a young boy. He went to school and he wrote an exam and he got 99%. The kid was proud as punch, came home and showed his dad the test. His dad looked at it and asked him, "Son, what question did you get wrong?" Ponder that. The kid has 99%, proud as punch, and the father focuses on the 1% that he didn't know. Yeah, that's not all that cool. Well, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. On Tuesday night, I was asked to speak for a Toastmaster club that's quite frankly struggling, and I gave one of my favorite speeches, and I think I nailed it, and I got accolades after accolades after accolades. So I'm reasonably good at doing speeches, but the next day, my printer had died, and I didn't want to buy a new one, and Kathy had a perfectly decent one, and I was going to try to install it on my computer, and I couldn't get there. I made progress, but not all the way. So I called my high-tech neighbor Damien in, and within 15 seconds, he pretty much solved the problem. And I felt so stupid, and I was apologizing for being so dumb. But I have to stop and think about that 99%. I didn't really know what to do, but I went to settings, I went to the control panel, I went to printers and devices, I found my devices that were there, I added the correct series of the devices of my printer, and I didn't quite know that all I had to do was punch in the Wi-Fi number and just press that, which Damien did for me. And I kept saying over and over and over again how sorry I am for wasting his time and how stupid I felt. But shouldn't I be just like that little boy? I should be proud of the fact that for all practical purposes, had solved it. The one thing that was left to do is press that button. I'll learn that, and I learned from that. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go out and be proud of what you are, and don't be worried about what you aren't, because that's a great way to beat up on yourself. And we don't want to beat up on ourselves. We want to have a great week. So have a great Feel Good Friday.